If you're thinking about moving to the Orlando area, whether that is Oviedo, Winter Park, Winter Springs, Maitland, or anywhere really in Seminole County, and you're starting to feel overwhelmed, yeah, that's probably going to happen. That means you're doing it right. You're doing your research. I'm going to walk you through exactly where to start. That way you're not wasting too much time or money. I'm Christine McKinley with the Orlando Real Estate Chicks, and I help people relocate to Orlando, whether that is Oviedo, Winter Springs, Winter Park, Maitland, or anywhere in Seminole County on a weekly basis. So here's a few tips that my clients have found very helpful. Tip number 1, start with my YouTube community videos. A lot of these I'm driving through the neighborhoods, I'm walking through the neighborhoods, or I'm going over these neighborhoods on a map from behind my desk. A lot of those are very helpful. A lot of people move to the Oviedo area for school zones because they've heard that there's a good quality of life there. And I have a lot of videos on Oviedo. I even have some new construction Oviedo neighborhood videos that are going to be really helpful. So definitely dig into my YouTube channel. I put these videos out there every single week as a resource specifically for you guys who are relocating, and I've tried to tailor them so that they're really helpful. These little suburbs outside of Orlando, they really do vary greatly. You know, each HOA can be different. There's pockets of town that are older that don't have an HOA that's a completely different feel than the ones that do. Commute times matter, square footage matters, and your lifestyle is going to narrow these choices fast. So I would say tip 1 is start with my YouTube channel and go through the neighborhood guides. Step 2 is reach out to me early, even if you're not quite ready or haven't really made a decision on where you're going to move yet. Go ahead and send me an email. I have a full relocation team. I have a local lender, local inspector, and a local attorney. You don't necessarily need to be ready to buy to reach out to me. You just need a plan. And if the YouTube videos, the neighborhood walking guides, all of that, the map tours and whatnot, if that's not giving you exactly what you need, we need to hop on a phone call, and that way I can learn about who's relocating, whether schools are important or not, and what kind of lifestyle do you guys want to live. So reaching out early is my second tip, and it's definitely probably my best advice. Let's say you are absolutely ready to purchase and you don't need any of that. You know exactly where you want to move to. My step number 3 would be doing a buyer consultation, whether this is in person in one of your trips down or over Zoom. I'm happy to go over a buyer consultation. This is really, really important whenever you're moving, especially from another state, because all of our contracts, all of our timelines and processes whenever you're purchasing is completely different than other states. And I don't like there to be any surprises for my clients during this process. So in this buyer consultation, we are going to go through obviously the steps to purchase a home, but we're also going to get really nitty-gritty into your wants and needs. And that is when we are going to set up your search. So from then on, I will be sending you properties that are curated exactly to your search. This is where you stop wasting time. You tell me, a local realtor, what you're looking for, and then the search is completely off of your hands. Most relocation stress really drops after this. And at this point, you can also, ask some questions about, again, the nitty-gritty of these little areas and what are these neighborhoods known for. This is a little bit deeper of a call than the, intro call that was my step 2 tip. This is something that we're doing, 30 days to 6 months out from actually writing an offer on the home. Step 4 is to plan a visit. Come on down, let's get in the car and let's go and explore some neighborhoods. If you can visit Orlando early, then do it. Right now I'm filming this video, it's January, a huge storm just came through so much of the Northeast. And I can tell you, I bet I have a lot of people that wish that they were touring homes in Orlando right now, instead of sitting at home without power in the freezing cold. One good visit beats looking at 100 homes online. And this is step 4 because this only happens after we've had a really thorough, conversation and consultation about what you're looking for. So even if you're not really ready to write an offer, coming into town and looking at homes that's in your price point and what you want is going to give you such a better idea and going to make you feel more confident about this move. Step 5 is strategizing your timing. This is something we're also going to kind of go over in step 3, the buyer consultation. I need to know if you're selling a home from up north or if maybe you need a rent back. I need to be set up with your listing agent if you're moving from out of state to coordinate the back-to-back closings. Or if you do not have an agent wherever you're moving from, I will be happy to interview agents and find one for you. If you have a few moving parts, a few kids, a few animals, maybe a house you have to sell, now is not the time to do that solo. And this is a big part of when I try to take a lot of the stress off of your plate. We do this on a weekly basis, so I have a plan for pretty much any situation. Step 6, are you going to decide to rent for a little bit or buy right away? There is no right answer for this. The only right answer is what you decide. So we need to talk about when renting would make sense for you or when just buying would make sense for you. And I think a lot of that is going to depend on the market, why you're moving. Is it a job, school zones? Are you testing the Florida waters? Sometimes renting will cost you more money, but sometimes it will save you money. So if you're moving to the Orlando area from out of state, make sure you reach out early. Let's get connected. There are so many moving parts and you do not have to do this alone. Even if you're months out or years out, that is really the sweet spot. I love working with my relocation clients. I love showing them the beauty of everything that I love about Central Florida, and I cannot wait to help you. Bye.